You have a great business idea, but you don't know how to write a business plan. You don't know what to do next. What do? Let's get into it. Hey everyone, I'm Crypto Billy. You're listening to Billy Goat Tales on our motivational mindset series. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get into a little bit of business talk today because there's a lot of great ideas out there. However, there's a lot of people who don't have funding. So they're looking at, how do I get funding? What's my next step? Number one, lots of great online tools. Go to the Small Business Administration, the SBA website. You're going to find that there's all kinds of free tools out there for you to learn how to write a business plan. You will want a business plan, even if you're going to be talking to your friends that could fund you. But certainly if you're going to need a bank involved, you are going to need a nice business plan. A business plan is going to prove and show that you're real about this idea, that you're serious, that you have thought about all of the factors surrounding your idea, that you have done the research needed. So in a business plan, and you'll see this when you get sample copies, today you could probably ask for a business plan on Grok, on ChatGPT. It's a lot easier today to write a business plan than it was just 5 years ago. And it was a lot easier 5 years ago to write a business plan compared to 10 years ago. So there's a lot of good tools that you can use, but you're going to want to make sure that you write a business plan. Some of the key components of a business plan not only just express your idea in writing, but it proves to the bank that you have done your market research, understanding your competition, understanding if your idea is already out there, understanding if your idea is already copywritten or patented or trademarked is going to be important, because to you it might be an original idea. Then once you start peeling back the onion and digging into the market research, you could find that your idea is already in production. It's already out there in the marketplace. So it's going to be good for you to walk through a business plan, get the template, and it's going to tell you need to do this, this, and this. One of the items, of course, is your competition and market research. Market research, I can't express to you how important it is. Now, let's say it's as simple as open up a coffee shop. You still want to do your market research, even if it's in a small little town. You might know that there is no coffee shop, that you would be the first. But you want to be able to prove that in your business plan to your funder, whether that be somebody that's an investor or a friend or a bank, right? You're going to be able to express all of that in writing so that they understand you've done your research. You're also going to want to do your profit and loss. So it's going to force you to run out your sales, run out your cost, run out your net profit or your net loss. And everyone's going to want to see that if they're going to fund you, just proving that you've thought about all of this. If you don't have a business plan, your chances of success are going to be diminished tenfold. You have to have a business plan. It's easy to come up with an idea. That's the easy part. It's difficult to actually put that idea into action and get funding for that idea. So we'll have another series, another motivational mindset episode on venture capitalist and how you can take an idea and try to get VC funding, not only in the crypto space, but also in business in general, out in Web 2 and in real life. We certainly can do that. But for today, we want to make sure that you understand there are tools out there, and the SBA has great tools for this. Also, through the SBA, there's grants available. Grants are free money. They're not loans. So depending on what your service or product is, if it meets a certain criteria, there may be grants for you as well. There's also free money out there depending on your minority status. So, for instance, if you're a female, to be a female and asking for funding for a certain product or services, there are some grants available just because there's not a lot of, they're trying to increase the amount of female CEOs and owners. There's a ton of grants available out there if you know where to look. The first place to start is the SBA, Small Business Administration. And right now they're really trying to work with small businesses to help them succeed. And it ebbs and flows. There's programs that come alive, become very helpful, and then they go away after a few years. So keep that in mind. You definitely want to write a business plan, and it will definitely make you think through all components of your product or service. It's the trigger. It gives you the line item to say, hey, have you thought about your competition? Have you thought about your price point? Have you thought about your payback analysis, your break-even point? How many units, widgets do you have to sell before you're profitable? Have you done your manufacturing cost analysis? Who are you going to use? What city are you going to be in? Are there any grants available for funding? It's all going to be written out in your business plan. So when you're talking to your friend about an idea, it's always going to be best that you spend that time alone in what I call the planning room and plan out that idea before you tell anyone about it, because that's going to force you to do the real footwork that's needed to be able to get that idea to the next level. Okay, guys, hopefully that helped you understand how to launch an idea, take an idea out of your mind, take some action. One of the first places you should go is the SBA. Second, you got to write a business plan. And I'm here. So I've written 6 or 7 business plans in my life. I certainly don't want to set myself apart and say I'm a perfect expert at it, but I have done it. I have successfully received funding on all of my business plans that I've ever submitted to a bank. So I do understand how to do it, and I'd be happy to help you too. That's one of the things we do here at Billy Goat Tales. With that, have a great day. God bless. I'll see you next time on Motivational Mindset.
You can be tough, you can be hard. If you are not a giver, here's my card. There is only one way to win, one way to be well through loving and giving. There is nothing now